Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. We'll start by reading the statement that Faze put out. Bans in general, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
All right. Did you what? I think that was probably the best way they could have handled it. You know, they have to be professional.
Yeah, I agree.
You want to pull up Dub's response? Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
I don't know, but he sounded British, so probably like,
No, he wasn't. He sounded like a kid though. He sounded very young.
which you can't be British and a kid at the same time.
No, I'm not saying that either. But you know, I didn't think he sounded British to me, in my opinion. I think he was like just mad young, and he was like his reaction to it was like very like
He
weird.
was like,
It's
"Oh, Dubs,
I'm streaming. Bro.
He was like, "Oh
no, yeah,
no."
yeah. No, like
No,
oh god,
yo,
bro,
they
I'm
knew
streaming,
that
bro.
stuff after that, bro.
Yeah, bro. It was like, and Dubs just got all quiet, bro. I don't know, you know.
That was,
Yeah, I
yeah.
don't think like. I think. Obviously, very serious, but like. Yeah, but that's indefinitely. They can. Yeah.
Yeah. Face Clan usually like sticks to their members. They don't
Yeah.
usually like if something happens, they'll release like a statement like that. Yeah, that's something I wanted to talk about. So obviously when you go live or when you record a video, you put a filter on. Like you're not exactly how you are in real life, but I try and make it so that I'm not saying anything and like by myself or like to you guys that I wouldn't say like on online pretty much.
Yeah, same. Like, I mean, obviously, there's sometimes those words that like I say to you guys, but not like on stream, and probably those are majority of cuss words, you know. But like, um, I just try and be as respectful because you never know who's watching. Um, you know, there could be a sponsor willing to sponsor you, and you're out here dropping N-words. You know, it's not the best thing in the world.
As a racial slur, but
Yeah, still like even in like have it in your vocabulary in general.
Yeah,
like, I feel
you should know that everything like these days is gonna be found out, so it's like no point in even like having it in your vocabulary in the first place.
Right, and I feel like Dubs. I don't know if Dubs. It wasn't obviously on purpose, but I feel like there has to be that communication between like, even if you are. I'm not saying that it's okay to say the words, but I'm saying like even if you are gonna say it, like you gotta be. Your boy gotta tell you like, yo, I'm streaming. Like I'd always let you guys know like, yo, I'm streaming. You know, don't even if you think about saying something, you know, think about it before you say it. You know, I'm always like, we're always all like that. You know, so
Yeah.
I think his guy kind of sold him on that, but like obviously the word should be in his vocab. But I'm just saying, you know, his
Yeah.
man was like, you know.
Because like when every
because
time
it could be
comes out
something
like
else.
this,
It
he's
could be
like-
something like going on with Faze that he's talking about, like that
Right,
shouldn't
exactly.
be out to
Could've
the
been,
public
like,
if they're
he was
working
talking
on
about his contract
something.
or something, you know?
Yeah,
It could have been anything else, but it happened to be this, you know.
yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well. All right then. So on the topic of bands in general, we have Soar Carl had
Who's actually Faze?
was in Faze. He left Faze to join Soar. So last night he was on stream drunk, and he had shot a gun. It looks like some sort of pistol that he accidentally shot. So
Also, if you pull up the
I'm pulling up the clip right now.
Oh, wait, no.
So
You playing the clip?
yeah, we're gonna show the
Okay.
the clip. I'm trying to find one without people's captions on it.
No. If you go to the SOAR, like their actual like tweet, under that is someone posted it.
Okay. Let's just do this. But yeah, I mean, we'll get to the clip right here, but I think that Twitch is not very considerate in general with people and bans that they just kind of hand out, you know?
Yeah. There's like I've noticed there's a double standard because remember when Deller got banned? Like smashing
Oh, the
his
keyboard? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's another thing. So I wanna talk about a couple things that we've seen.
Isn't Alinity still like just vibing?
Yeah, we're gonna get into that. So right here we have the clip of Faze, or sorry, Sora Carl.
Yeah, I was wondering, but I mean, I guess.
So you can see he has the handgun right there.
And
He shoots
accidentally
it.
shoots.
So he didn't. I mean, obviously he didn't mean to shoot. You can see he has the gun. He takes off the clip, cocks it back. He points it, pulls back the rail again, and you can see a bullet come out, but he accidentally pulls the trigger and shoots it. So I mean, we can just be thankful that he wasn't dumb and like pointing it at himself somewhere. But I mean, I think he's smart enough to not do that.
Where does he like? Does he live in his own house or like? Because if he was in an apartment, that could have like.
He shot it. He shot it out of G Fuel tub. G Fuel went everywhere.
Oh, that's why I was wondering where the stuff was coming from.
Yeah.
Oh, that's just kind of like, yeah.
So-
he should have been banned for that though.
No, I don't think he should have been banned.
Maybe like I feel like Soar took a more extreme route, like actually like kicking him from the team.
Yeah, I think that was very unnecessary. I think there's like you said, there's a double standard for.
Yeah, there's a double standard for streamers on Twitch right now, especially.
RJ, you might have to leave it.
I'm just gonna-
Anyway.
Anyways. So this is the video right here of his apology.
I'm sure you guys saw the clip from my stream last night. I'm sure you guys probably saw the tweet from Soar saying I'm not in Soar anymore. That is rightfully so. I made my biggest mistake of my entire life last night, and it could ruin my life. I just want to thank Soar for, doing what they needed to do, and I don't know. I just really appreciate the Soar boys and everything they've done for me, and I hope you guys know I have no hatred towards them or anything like that. I have nothing but love for those people, and they did what they needed to do because I'm an idiot, It's just that simple. I am so unbelievably stupid, and I could have possibly ruined my life. I could have hurt somebody. I could have hurt myself. I could have hurt one of my animals, and that's unforgivable. But I just don't know what I'm gonna do, I've put everything into my Twitch for the last 3-4 years. I've done it every single day, and I make this one mistake and it might ruin everything. And I just want you guys to know that that is not okay, what I did, and whatever happens, I deserve it, and it was my fault. And as much as I want to take it back, I can't, and I'm just really glad that I'm okay and nobody else got hurt. I just woke up. I've tried recording this video like 10 times. I have no idea what to do. I feel awful. And I just hope I'm able to... I don't even know, dude. Am I going to be allowed to stream again? Don't be stupid. You know? Don't be stupid. I've had that gun for 2 years. And all it takes is 2 seconds of stupid to ruin everything, to ruin somebody else, to ruin yourself. Don't do what I did. Learn from my dumb ass. Don't leave Faze, and don't play with fucking guns. I am so stupid, and
By the way, I haven't
so
actually
sorry.
seen this, and I can't hear it, so you're gonna have to
I'm
let
so
me know
fucked.
when the video's done.
Yeah, okay, it's over.
Okay. So what was he talking about?
So he said that it was his apology video, and he was just saying how that little mistake, that like 2 seconds of being dumb, basically messed up his entire career. So he said, I've had that gun for 2 years, and I was dumb for 2 seconds, and it messed everything up. He said he's just glad he didn't hurt one of his dogs, his I think his girlfriend or his wife, or himself. You know, he didn't hurt anybody in the process, so he's fine. You know, and he's happy about that. But I mean, it makes sense because, you know, I get, you know, Soar, I guess he said there's no hatred towards them. They did what they needed to do. That's respectable. You know, he said he doesn't hate them for that. I mean, it makes sense. I don't know, like, really the limits of, like, a ban, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I don't really know.
But Twitch is really fuzzy on that too, because like if you got like a list of like everything that Alenity's done, you know, it's like
That's what we're gonna look at right here. So,
and there's so like I'll go on Twitch on like the front page and there's so many streamers that will just be like not doing anything or not doing what they're like in their stream, just like doing stuff that I feel like is really pushing it on Twitch.
yeah.
You get like 500% viewers, like 5,000.
Yeah, so right here we're gonna take a look at Alenity's clips. So kind
you
of
sure this is kosher?
what?
Wait, which one are you? Which ones are you
It's clips of Alenity.
doing?
Just
Okay,
everything that she's done to her
this-
pets.
like, oh, just.
I mean,
because-
she did it and she didn't get banned, so I should be able to show the clip and be
well,
fine.
I mean, we're not. Yeah. Okay. All right.
So
Whatever you say.
my
Just turn the audio. Just turn the audio down.
yeah, I got it. But
No, like, mute it. Mute it.
why?
Because it could be copyrighted music. I don't know.
Oh, okay. But my opinion on like Twitch's bans in general is that I think that they are so quick to ban a lot of, like, I don't want to say there's double standards between male and female streamers, but like from what we've seen, a lot of guy streamers have got banned for something that like wasn't ban worthy, and they you know, but over here, you know, Alinity is a perfect example. Everybody is so confused as to why Twitch has not even, they haven't even touched her account when it comes to bans or temp bans or, you know, some sort of suspension or strike on her account. They've not even acknowledged anything that she's done. So right here I only have a clip, a little compilation.
Yeah, like, what did you like there? What did you think was gonna happen? Like,
Can you see it? You can see, right?
Yeah, I can see it. I mean, it's like common sense, you know. Does she like? I feel like she plays dumb, you know. And then people at Twitch are like, "Oh, what's going on here,
Wait, she's doing
Why?
it
'Cause-
again?
bro?" Hey, what are you doing? Did you see the one where she was feeding her?
Yeah, no, they're gonna show that for sure.
Bro.
You
When your web, bro, oh my. When your webcam
Wow.
is like, is taking up most of the screen, but you're like, I guess she's doing Just Dance, so I guess it really doesn't matter. But I mean, she's not doing. She's just rapping her chat. Nice. I've only seen like a few of her clips, so this is new to me. I'm
Yeah,
not
I
surprised.
haven't even subjected myself to watching all of her clips.
That's crazy.
All right. Well, we're gonna do a giveaway, guys. We're gonna send Maya somewhere in the world for Christmas. She's always wanted to travel.
I think
So,
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know how I feel about this
check it out.
because
Her toes is sticking
like
out.
it's just like there's like a common like just common sense. Here it is. Common sense of things you shouldn't do when you're streaming. Oh, things you shouldn't do in general, right? But especially not while you have an audience.
Like right here.
Yeah, while you have a live audience, you should you like. Dog,
She gives
someone-
her cat vodka.
like, bro. What?
That's animal
Like,
abuse.
you shouldn't do these things in general, but you definitely shouldn't do them while you're streaming. Unless you're in Litany, because you have protection.
This
from any
isn't
band
okay.
member.
Let's this isn't like a hate thing towards just Alinity. Like we're just trying to put out the fact that like she's doing all this stuff like that right there. That's animal abuse.
And
Wait,
then
she's
Deller-
trying to pull like what is this? That cat does not look like he's having a good time.
Yeah, it's really messed up.
Alright, we don't have to watch all of the clips, but I mean just that right there shows that there's so many people that have tweeted at Twitch and have tried to get Twitch's attention towards her, and I don't even think they've made any sort of statement or post
nothing.
regarding any of her actions.
And it's really kind of messed up because I feel like they do
Yeah.
these things like they ban people like Deller and like Carl just like to make an example to say like don't anyone else try.
Oh,
this
Twitch
stuff.
Twitch hates Deller.
Yeah, I know it's so messed up. Like you smash your keyboard over your face and it's considered self-harm. Like I guarantee you 90% of gamers have done that before. And a lot of people have done it on stream too. So it's really messed up.
Yeah, so right
Did he get
here.
banned, like, twice.
Yeah, he's done other things in the past
Oh,
with
like didn't he get his subs taken away or something?
yeah, he's gotten like 10 bans. He's gotten however many strikes on his channel on Twitch when he was streaming at Twitch at the time. Now he's streaming on YouTube, which
yeah,
is
that makes sense.
I mean it's good. He's actually doing better on YouTube than he was on Twitch. So
Didn't he got like a crazy amount of viewers for?
yeah, I think he has was it like 20,000 viewers
Yeah, bro.
on his first test stream, But so I apologize if the clip is in 144p, but this is like the only original clip that I can find right now. So he smashes his keyboard over his head and breaks it.
I guarantee you, if RJ had face kid, that's what.
Yeah, if Nizio J had face cam, he'd probably be banned too. But no, so the thing about the keyboard is he buys boxes and boxes and however many of these keyboards because his persona is raging. Like people know him for
Face pretty much.
yeah, it's like Faze Jeff, but Del is just funny, like everybody
Yeah,
loves
I mean,
somebody
yeah,
raging.
everyone except for Twitch apparently.
Yeah, so the keyboards that he buys are like really flimsy keyboards, and I don't know if we have that clip right now, but he shows that he barely puts any effort and he like just twists it like a little bit and the thing just snaps in half. So bashing a keyboard on his head isn't anything. It didn't even break from bashing on his head, and he posted a picture right after the stream. And he was like, look, there's no, like, I'm not bleeding, there's no cuts or anything. He's like, I'm perfectly fine. But Twitch still wants to ban me for self-harm, It's just...
I have a theory. Do you know how much commission Twitch takes on bits?
I don't. You get all the bits that people donate, but their commission is when you buy bits to donate.
Oh.
So like if you buy 100 bits, you have to pay $1.40.
Eleni's probably. I'm not gonna say none, but she's probably got some simps in her chat. 100%.
I mean, I think every
That'll buy,
female
like-
streamer
That'll buy like.
has some sort of
ridiculous
simp in
amount
their
of
chat. Maybe. But so there's that, and you know, he got banned for that, but I guess they don't care about animal abuse and yeah. So I mean, those are just some few examples. There's other people that have gotten banned for other things. We don't have to get into detail about every single thing that has gone on with you know, bans that shouldn't have been banned, or people that haven't gotten banned even though they should have. So
Yeah.
yeah, I think that's pretty much it for bans in general. What else do we have on the agenda today?
We have Modern Warfare. Do you have that link pulled up?
I do not.
Okay, can you pull up the Forbes thing? Do you have ad block? 'Cause there's a lot of ads on this website.
Yeah, it's Modern Warfare.
So we're gonna be talking about the new Modern Warfare Battle Royale mode, which is actually I've seen this. We can talk about the map. Let me know about that. And then there's also like an Easter egg that's already in the game, an Easter egg-ish. I guess it's something that's just waiting to be implemented.
Oh, people are saying that in Atlas Superstore. So the new
Yeah,
Call of
you can,
Duty,
like-
the new Call of Duty thing is called Warzone, and it's like their battle royale, which I thought that everybody was already off of that wave, but I mean maybe they're just trying to not. They're trying to make it good this time around, you know.
Yeah. It says it's rumored to support up to 200 players.
Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and show.
Huge map, 200 players. Go to the wait. Actually,
Yep,
go
I
to
have
the
the website pulled up.
yeah.
So,
No, but in the article, there's a tweet. Go to that tweet, and
Yep.
then you can like open the pictures.
okay, so this is supposedly the full Warzone map right here. So you can see it says,
This
this
is
is
true.
just the subreddit for the map.
Yeah.
So I think this
And-
little circle right here is Atlas Superstore, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. No. I'm pretty sure that is.
And you know, I mean, it's not a very big map, but I mean, this is a whole map right here
Yeah.
for
This
like
is-
Dom, TDM, you know, everything. Think about the entire Warzone map. So this,
yeah. No. And Atlas Superstore is
Yeah.
already a really like when it first got added. I was like I remember I was playing with you and I was thinking it's literally just a giant IKEA.
it really is just a giant IQ.
It's a huge map. And honestly, I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to come out March 10th. That's when the mode's supposed to come out. So we're definitely gonna have to make a video about it.
March 10th is when it comes out.
Yeah, that's what
Okay,
Cameron told me.
nice. All right, so right here, we have a tweet by Ryan B, and he says, if you go to Atlas Superstore in a private match and become the codcaster, you can explore the entire map. It's all low quality because you don't get to see it in regular gameplay. So, like codcaster, you can kind of go wherever you want in the map, and you know, zoom out and everything.
Go to the
So-
last picture. It's a
So
a
this is
better-
Atlas Superstore right here. Everything else looks not loaded because this is like you don't go to these areas.
Yeah.
But like this is like a new building that we don't know what it is.
Looks like a coliseum.
Yeah, like they got like a hangar, different planes and everything.
Yeah, and then this is the most interesting part, in my opinion. I think
This is
I think this is
zoomed
gonna
out. This isn't like recreated.
yeah.
This is
Yeah.
if you were just going in Atlas and then you zoomed all the way out and went up. This looks
Yeah,
like a
no.
very like legit map.
This is
right
yeah.
here.
This looks
you
like
know?
a huge map. Like if you just look at this thing, you played on Atlas Superstore, so you know how big it is. If
It's
that
not that
circle,
big.
if that area, what?
But I mean, it's still like a whole map. It's just that little like place
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah, no, I'm saying, but just imagine that, but this entire area. It's like absolutely huge.
Yeah.
I'm definitely excited to see where this is gonna go, because like, have you played the BO4 battle royale, right?
The what battle royale?
The BO4 battle royale.
Yeah, Blackout.
What did you think about that?
I was excited for it when it first came out, but as I played it more and more, it got kind of boring. And at that time, that's when Fortnite was. Let's see, when did it come out? Was that 2018? Yeah, so it was late 2018 going into 2019, and that was
Oh, that was a
like,
while ago.
yeah, so that was like when Fortnite was still like really popular with everybody, um, and everybody was kind of trying to do the battle royale thing. Like you saw, Realm Royale had been out for a few months now. Then Blackout was coming out. What other battle royales?
CS:GO.
Oh, yeah, CS:GO had their battle royale. So I mean, every game was either releasing a mode or there were a bunch of like individual games, like indie games coming out that were battle royale based.
Yeah.
So everybody was kind of hopping on that train, and I think Blackout wasn't something that they put a lot of thought into. You know, Black Ops 4 in general, in my opinion, wasn't the best as a Call of Duty game, but I really love MW and how that is.
Yeah, no,
The
it's been-
campaign is good. The multiplayer is good. The graphics are amazing. It's solid boots on the ground COD. Probably the best one we've had.
have a
I don't
theory
want
about-
to. Yeah.
So I think that Warzone is just gonna feel like a bigger, muted down version of Ground War. If you go to the second screenshot, you think we're gonna be able to fly in those planes, or you think there's just gonna be props?
I think these planes right here are just gonna be props.
I think there will be
This-
planes that you can fly in though.
Not to that scale necessarily, but
No, like
I
a
think.
Cessna.
Oh yeah. Maybe. I feel like they're gonna stick to what they have right now in, like, as in like ATVs and the helicopters and the tanks. I don't see them putting a tank in here. I mean, we'll have to see because we don't really have that much information on
Yeah.
what's going to be coming out. Like as in just pretty much anything, you know.
You think you're gonna start with a pistol or start with nothing?
I think you're gonna start with nothing, just fist, you know, and just drop in just like a regular
Just find
Regular
weapons on
game.
the ground and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see why not. I mean, that's pretty much how all battle royales are.
Yeah. But I feel like they're gonna want to like differentiate. I feel like there's gonna be some big twist because they're gonna want to differentiate themselves from other battle royale games.
Yeah, well, I mean, just the way it looks right now, I mean, it already looks like, something a little bit different, but I think that they've done a lot with MW and that they're going to want to do something different. And I mean, it's way after the wave of battle royales, so this is obviously something that they've been planning and, actually have been putting thought into.
Yeah.
Not done, 2 weeks. So I'm really excited for this, and we'll have to see how that turns out. But
Definitely.
yeah. So I mean, that's pretty much it for Call of Duty. What else were we trying to talk about today?
We can talk about PS5 maybe.
Oh, the console's coming out this year.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy to me. Like, I think about the 8th generation, and I think, yeah, okay, it's like it came out yesterday, right? But it was 7 years ago that those consoles were announced, and the Wii U came out in 2012.
Yeah, what generation is Xbox One and PS4?
It's Series 8, 8th generation. So, Wii U, Switch, PS4, Xbox One, those are all 8th generation consoles.
Oh, okay.
Actually, there was a tweet. They revealed the specs of the new Xbox. Like, first of all, that name is the worst name like ever. Xbox Series X. Are you serious?
I thought it was called Scorpio.
No, no. Well,
Or
it's
Scarlet.
Series
It's
X.
Scarlet.
No, it's Series X. That was the
Like the
code name.
reveal.
So imagine someone's like grandparents are trying to get a Christmas present, and they're like, yeah, can I have the Xbox X? Oh, you want the Xbox One X? Oh, no, the this one? No, no. Like they all like they're okay. 360, I think was fine, and then one was a little bit peculiar, but this is just like over the top.
What with?
Series
name?
like Series X.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. The name isn't
I feel like
really a
they
big part of it.
Could have come up with something better, but what do you think about the design?
I liked Scarlet, but I mean, this for the project. I mean, yeah, I see. Because you get 361. You know, what else are they gonna do? Xbox 2.
Yeah, that's true.
But
What do you think about the design though?
The design, as in like the shape or like the.
Like the shape, how it looks more like a PC than a console.
Yeah, I mean, I like it. I think. I don't want to say it's something super innovative, but I think that consoles are definitely advancing and are becoming, better and better. But I think a lot of companies now are just really, really in for the money, and they don't really try to change a lot of things a lot of the time. That's why, like, I don't want to. Okay, I'm gonna make an example out of Apple. No hate to Apple or any company, I guess, but from what I've seen, they're not like super innovative, and they release a new phone every year, or what is it, like 2 phones every year, 1 phone?
Yeah. It's like three different phones of the same phone, like like an 11, an 11 Max, an 11 Pro, or whatever.
Yeah, so I mean, nothing really changes. All they change is, oh, we're gonna add another camera. Oh, we're gonna change the shape of the phone. It's gonna be more thin, or have like a bigger, more like screen use.
Yeah.
But that's the example I'm trying to make here with just companies just trying to it's just grabbing your money. But I think that Microsoft is doing something good with the Series X. So I mean, yeah, you're right. It does look a little bit more like PC.
I do like what Xbox is doing as far as backwards compatibility. So you'll be able to play Xbox One, 360, and original Xbox games on Series X. And you can use previous controllers too, which is something you couldn't do from 360 to One. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, you're right. So we're gonna go ahead and full screen this here.
You got the link?
Yep, I got the video up right now.
Video.
Yep, it's just
Okay.
I'm not gonna watch the whole thing, but this is the Project
When we think
Scarlet
about the
video.
future of gaming, it's not just PC.
There's a full screen button,
it's
but
not
it
just
doesn't full
console,
screen.
It's not just mobile. It's really all of the above.
Xbox is all about choice. We're investing in technology and at the center.
Let me fast forward to where they.
To ensure that we're getting the best performance possible.
It's going to usher in resolution and frame rates that we've never seen before. Like, never seen before.
We're looking at frame rates up to 120 frames per second.
Frame rates up to 120 frames per second. He said frame rates never seen before, but
yeah,
I've seen it before.
Welcome to 2015 Xbox.
Yeah,
Convincing
with
faces over the
consoles
current
maybe.
generation.
The
Yeah.
combination of the SoC and the solid-state drive are really what gives you a totally new experience.
Now we can
But
take all of that power and
if you
apply
think about
it back
it,
into the scene, so we can.
I'm actually really impressed on how they got all of that into the Series X. You'd think it looks bigger, but it's the size of 3, like it's as tall as 3 Xbox controllers stacked on top of each other. Just think about that.
Oh, I thought it was
how
bigger
small-
than that.
Yeah, no, I did too. So it's kind of crazy they got that much power into such a small form factor.
Yeah, it's basically just like it basically is a PC, but just with like
PC.
an Xbox OS.
Yeah, and I mean, Microsoft also develops Windows. Xbox OS is an offshoot of Windows. So basically, just a more locked down PC.
Yeah, I'm
pretty
really
much.
curious to see what like the new like interface is gonna look like and all of that. You know.
That'd be interesting. Cause like if you go to the link I sent you and
Yeah.
scroll down, you can see a comparison.
All right, we're gonna look at this. Okay.
Okay, so you see that? So that's about as big as it's gonna be.
Okay. What are teraflops?
Teraflops is, I think, floating point calculations. So 12 trillion floating point calculations per second, or something like that.
Yeah.
If you scroll up, there's a power. Actually, it's really handy. A power. Like click on that. The console power levels
Oh
compared.
yeah.
So it compares like all. So like the original Xbox, 360, One X.
Okay. So it explains what a gigaflop is and what a teraflop is.
Yeah.
Right here. So it's GPU. These are like big brain like PC terms that a lot of people might not know. Actually don't even. I don't know what instructions per clock is. And I don't know million. What are they dividing a million by? Million what? Just a million.
That's a good question.
But okay, so just think about it like in gigabytes or megabytes or just anything in general. If you take out all the big brain terms, so you have gigaflops and a teraflop. So the original Xbox was 5.8 gigaflops. Okay, so one Xbox 360 is 41 and
0.3
a third
original.
of
That,
an Xbox. That's the
that
Xbox
was
360.
the biggest jump, technologically speaking, and then you go from 360 to 1.
360 to 1. We had those, which is about 5.5 360s, one Xbox One, and 4.5 Xbox Ones is gonna be an Xbox One X. We're still an Xbox One, Xbox One X, and 2 of those.
Yeah, but
is
the
an
One
Xbox
X is
Series
still pretty powerful.
Yeah, the One X is very powerful. So to have basically 2 of those, now you're looking at something a little bit crazier. So, does it give an example of some of the specs?
Yeah. Earlier in the hold up. Yeah, if you go down here, it's using. I haven't been following AMD a whole bunch, but I know that they've been going pretty much excelling in the tech industry right now. So it's based on the Zen 2 architecture. If you go up here.
Up. Right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it talks about like ray tracing, too, which is something that still like a lot of PC users don't have the capability for.
So we don't.
Yeah.
Maybe if we put our graphics cards together, sold them, and then bought a 20 series, maybe. But
maybe, but they're super expensive cards. So the only ones that offer, that offer ray tracing, the cheapest is the RTX 2060 for around $330. And so that's probably what we're gonna be looking at in here if they offer ray tracing. So if they're actually putting like a PC graphics card inside of an Xbox, they're probably gonna have
it's gonna have HDMI 2.1. So that means in the future it's gonna be able to support 8K video streaming.
Probably still at a very good FPS as well.
Yeah, 8K 60. That's what it says.
Yeah, and has an SSD instead
of
like an HDD.
How the One S supported it supported 4K for Netflix and stuff like that.
Yeah, HDMI 2.1, gonna 8K60. So the SSD is gonna cut down a lot on the loading times as well because
Yeah, loading times on Xbox are horrendous.
just consoles in general. I mean,
Oh, well,
again,
I haven't used any
comparing.
other console, but actually Switch's loading times are really good. Like everything on the Switch is super optimized. So like the moment you put in the cartridge or the card, you can just press it and it's pretty much loaded in a few seconds.
Yeah,
So
usually
that's one thing.
Nintendo's been pretty good about loading
Yeah, the
times,
Switch
but
is more like it's closer to a phone than a
Mhm.
console. It's like a phone console mix. But
yeah. So, but about the Series X with the SSD, I mean, it's gonna basically cut the loading times in half, pretty much. So, I mean, this overall, I think everybody's super excited for this, along with PS5 releasing. We don't have to get into PS5 specs right now. I just want to talk about. I was personally hyped to Xbox user.
okay,
Kind
prediction.
of hyped for that. No
Predictions
bias.
about,
Yeah, predictions.
about this upcoming console race.
I think that I don't know. It's just gonna be super new and innovative.
Because Xbox fumbled the 8th generation, if we're being honest here.
The
They
Xbox
kinda-
One was pretty good.
Yeah, no, I'm saying the way they presented it, like the launch of the Xbox One wasn't very good.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Remember?
The launch of the Xbox One when they first announced it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and the reason why PS4 has like a ridiculous amount sold in comparison, I don't know the actual number, but a ridiculous amount sold in comparison to Xbox One.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't think we have anything else to talk about. That might be all we have time for today.
Yeah, probably gonna have more to talk about next week. So it's just kind of a last minute thing.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm super happy about today's podcast. I really don't know where RJ went. He was here.
No,
for...
you see the chat.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, thank you guys for coming out today. Gonna have why'd you put the starting soon screen up?
I didn't.
You did.
I haven't touched it.
Oh, okay. I see. I see what happened. But yeah, we'll see you guys later.